and stuff I do. What's good? Holla at me. I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. Uh, make sure y'all fall through. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through. Let me know y'all up in here. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through. Comment. Let me know y'all in here. Let me know what's good with you. Let me know what's good with you. How y'all like that game last night? We gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it. Make sure y'all come through. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, let me know y'all up in here. What's good, Prime? What's good? I mean, Premier. What's up? What's good? Let me know y'all up in here. Yes, Pierce. Yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good, Ramsey? I said, make sure y'all hitting that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come through. We're gonna let some more people come through before we get to talking. Let some more people come in here before we get to talking about. Before we get to talking about it. Get ready for the season. Get ready for the season. Like I said, make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting that like button. You let me know y'all up in here. Make sure y'all hit it. Definitely make sure y'all hitting that like button. Howard can was having them holes all over. Raw running holes. I'm about to say, hold on, man. What you? I was like, hold on, man. What is you talking about? What's the deal, Spitz? I hope you was as happy as I was. Yes, hit that like button already. Already. Yeah, hey, Smokey. Hey, last night was a very um. I enjoyed it. Um, I definitely did. Let a couple more people come up in here, and we gonna get to talking about it. But just say I did enjoy last night's game. I did enjoy it. So make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come through, man. Let some more people come in. We gonna get to talking about. We gonna get to breaking it down and just talk about a couple of things. A couple of things. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. So we gonna let that light. We're gonna let a couple people come through. But all right. So this is the thing. I did. All right. To be honest, I did. I really enjoyed last night's game. I really did enjoy last night's game. That's probably the most enthused about a preseason game, definitely in recent memory. Maybe I think the game against the Panthers of 2007. I mean the 2017 was still the most anticipated preseason game. The Texas most anticipated preseason game I had for the Texans because of the whole Deshaun Watson thing. I mean, let's call this what it is. Um, it definitely was the most anticipated game. But it wasn't the most exciting and the most enthused game as I'm watching it. Most enjoyed game. Even though there was moments of their first opening game against the Panthers that I did enjoy, but not like the whole game. I'm trying to think of a preseason game. Actually, I'll take that back because I'm the game against the Falcons. Uh, Clowney's first preseason game at home because I was actually at that game. It's actually the very first Texas game I went to. That might have been that's the most anticipated game because I knew I was going to the game. So but that's a whole nother issue, a whole nother conversation for another day. But this was the most enjoy outside of that guy, probably the most enjoyed game as well. Um, this was the most enjoyed game. The reason why, uh, because how dominant the defense looked and how NFL ready the offense looked. The offense looked like a competent NFL offense, and I liked that. That the offense actually looked like an actual competent NFL offense. The defense looked at dominant. Like the defense played dominant the whole game. 17-0 shut out the San Francisco 49ers. And did it against their starters. It wasn't just the backups. They did it against their starters. It wasn't like the last two games where the starters never really played. The two previous preseason games, the starters actually played, and that's a team that has hopes of making, at the very least, no, at the very least, make it to the division round, the playoffs, if not the NFC Championship game, if not the Super Bowl. So that team has not only playoff aspirations, having aspirations to make an actual run at something in the playoffs. So that offense is supposed to be an offense, and they were out there trying to score. They were trying to put points on the board, and Lovie Smith and the Texans defense basically made Kyle Shanahan the 49ers tap out. He basically made them tap out. He basically made them completely tap out. He basically made them tap out. Like he basically made everybody tap out. Oh, not everybody, but made the 49ers tap out. I mean, it was fourth down, and they went for it, and Petrie stuffed it, and that was the last time you seen the offense. I mean, the point that Kyle felt like he had to go for it on fourth down shows that he was displeased with the offense. He didn't like what the offense was doing that so far, well, at all up to that point, and nothing for him was successful. And before he got the offense up the field, he wanted to make a point. He wanted to drive something with that offense, and the Texas defense stuffed it out, smelled it out, knocked it out, whatever you want to use, whatever terminology you want to use, whatever you want to say, and actually stop them from actually getting a first down and and basically turn the ball over on downs. And that was it. That was a wrap. It was enough. Like the starters never came back out there again for the 49ers. Uh, so that right there shows me that I think this defense can play. Do I think the defense is going to play like that every week? Absolutely not. Do I think the defense is going to be that dominant against good teams? To be honest, no, absolutely not. But what that does tell me is that this defense is going to be involved in a lot more games than recently expected. And against teams with bad quarterbacks or unexperienced quarterbacks or unsure quarterbacks, the Texans actually can I think can get some. That's get some wins. That's one of the reasons why I actually picked. Now, actually, after last night, it made me feel a little bit more confident that I got the Texans. I picked the Texans to beat the Eagles on Thursday Night Football when the Eagles come to Houston. Uh, I think the Texans defense will be able to do some of those same things to Jalen Hurts, and I definitely believe they can make some plays the defense can make some plays on their offense, and we could be in a situation where it'll be a close game, but the Texans win. So it's going to be kind of like that 2014, 2015, and 16 season where to get wins, you're going to keep the game closer. The lower the score, the better the Texas chances are to win. Like if the score is under 3 touchdowns, under 20 points, I think the Texans have a higher chance to win. And obviously, after you get past 20 points, I think it will be hard for the Texans offensively to keep up with certain teams, and especially being shootouts. And I don't think that they'll be. I don't think they'll be in the situation to keep up and keep pace with those teams. So because of that, like I say, it's going to be better for the Texans to keep the defense, to have the defense keep the game close, keep the scores low, and they will have a better performance. And like I said, that defense yesterday, like I said, they play extremely well. Like they play extremely well. And like I said, I like the defense going forward. I mean, obviously, I like Roy Lopez. I was high on Jonathan Gennard, drafted Jonathan Gennard a couple years ago. Uh, I like Christian Kersey. I think he's solid. Like Gruger Hill, I think he's solid. Obviously, like Stingley. Petrie showing that he's definitely a guy who can step in day one and play. Nelson, I'm even cool with Nelson. I mean, he's not the best corner, but he's definitely a serviceable number two when you got somebody like Stingley. Um, I think now obviously Ross Blacklock looks like he's gonna be the odd man out. Um, like I said, it doesn't look good for Blacklock to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cut. He might not get cut. I could see him not getting cut, but I definitely would not be shocked if he gets cut. I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest if he gets cut. So like that's that. Offensively, you already know what it is. That boy dominant. That boy hit the end zone so dominant. You already know who I'm talking about. Like Damian Pierce. Damian Pierce played extremely well, and like I know I made the video a couple days ago saying that he was already that he basically you seen the Texans and Lev Smith the way things were going, the tea leagues that you were reading and getting is that you already seen enough out of him. They already seen enough out of him in the first preseason game. That's the reason why you didn't see him last week against the Rams. That he already had got enough out of him, and that he was more likely going to be the starting running back. And I'm like, you know what? I do kind of want to see him with the stars a little bit, but hey, I can get they don't want to take no shred off the ties. I get it, but they did. They put him out there with the ones yesterday, and like I said, he only played one drive, but that's all he needed. All he needed was that one drive, and it was done. Like it was done. It was time to put him up because I mean, six carries for 37 yards and a touchdown, averaging I think like 6.9 yards per attempt. I mean, he hit the hole so smooth. I mean, a lot of people come and say his hole so smooth. Like I think like the way he hit that one step jab, and then hit the hole like he hits the whole hole so explosive, like extremely explosive. Like as soon as that hole opens, he take off like a rocket. He's explosive. He don't tiptoe and dance and like Lamar Miller used to do. Lamar Miller used to. It was so irritating. Like he don't do that. He don't push the foot around at all. He plant his foot in the ground and he go. He take it to the house. He go like he hit that thing. So because of that, I definitely I definitely think that he definitely earned the right to be the number one running back going to the season. I know a lot of people. I know some a couple people might be in this right now talking about Marlon Mack leading league. I'm not leading league, but it's 1,000 yards. I told y'all Marlon Mack is not gonna be 1,000 yard running back. I thought Damian Pierce wouldn't get a job until late in the season. He getting the job week one and showing absolutely the reason why because the offense we actually night and day. The offense looked completely different when Damian Pierce was out there and when they wasn't out there. When Damian Pierce was out there, it looked like a complete competent NFL offense. They drove down the field, no fluky plays, no nothing, just drove down the field, mostly runs. And like I said, I think that's the key because I know a lot of people talk about Pep kind of calling him Bill O'Brien Jr. or Tim Kelly Jr. with this run pass. I think the reason why the run pass irritates Texas fans so much is not because you see it all the time, and not because you know it's coming. I think it's becoming who's running the football. If it was somebody who was everybody was agreed upon, like Arian Foster back in the day, like Derrick Henry in Tennessee now, like Jonathan Taylor in Indianapolis now. Like if everybody agrees that this running back is that dude, you're not caring or tripping that his run pass because you want him to get the football. You want him to get the football so you want him to get the football so he get one pass stats and he could be a superstar player because he is. And that's something so I think it's more so whoever the running back is versus the actual scheme itself. I think that's the real reason why people hate that run pass is because the personnel. See what y'all ain't talking about. Like we got we got he was that game. You like the Mills made to the third quarter? I mean, well, Levy said they're gonna get some significant time. I mean, I wonder if it's more so because the fans were there and they also get some of their work, but he did say that. The defense was dominant all preseason, not to the extent they was last night. They might have been good all preseason, but not to the extent that they was last night. Hey, what's up, Wise? Hey, bro, let everybody know I'm in the chat. I mean, let everybody know I'm in the chat. Let everybody in the chat know I'm live. I'm excited for more brethren, but not gonna put too much into it. Uh, I, I was I was at the game. It was crazy every time the Niners threw the ball. I was like, what? Back crazy. Well, see, I don't know if he gonna get no rest with the ones. To be honest, wise, I don't know if he gonna get no rest with the ones. We'll see exactly what's gonna happen in the regular season. Uh, so now that the roster guy get trimmed down to 53, like who do y'all feel like could make? Who's the guy who like a surprise guy, somebody who sneakily can make the team? Who sneakily can make the team? God, I know somebody who I feel like is gonna make the team. That I know a lot of people probably don't want to make the team, but I feel like he's gonna make the team. So I think it's gonna be the boy Drippy Drip Driscoll. Well, I think Drip is gonna make the team. Uh, I believe he's gonna make the team. Yeah, I know y'all seen that wild drip they dripped out last night after David Bill took that headshot. Inside play. I actually believe that's the real reason why they ran that play was because uh um that take Davis Mills out the game. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just put Kyle Allen in, but they was in the red zone. They're trying to get a touchdown. So, uh, but I mean, I think because of that little wrinkle that they have and can do things like that with Jeff Driscoll, I can see Jeff Driscoll staying. I can see them not getting rid of Jeff Driscoll. Not to mention, like I said, it seems like he's a Nick Casario pet because he shouldn't be on the team for the last 2 years, and let alone now going into this season. So we'll see. Like and last year, they not only did they cut him, that they moved him to tight end to keep him on the roster. Like because they didn't want to take up a while. They didn't want to take up a quarterback roster spot, so they moved him to tight end up until Tyrod Taylor got hurt. And they moved him back to corner. So I mean not corner, quarterback. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I definitely think that I definitely think that he probably will make the team. Number 20. How do I feel about Chet? Uh, it's unfortunate. Um, it's unfortunate, especially he gonna be gone for the whole season. Especially also it happened at pro am. It didn't happen. It didn't happen at training camp. It didn't happen in a summer league game or a preseason game or a regular season game or practice anything like that. It happened during the pro am, just a regular charity event basketball thing. Uh, so yeah, that it was unfortunate. I'm not gonna blame that on the sides. 'Cause I know how I said like I didn't trust him because of his frame. Uh, there was a foot injury. I think it was. I think it's a Liz Frank, if I'm not mistaken, which Texas fans know that all too well. I think it is a Liz Frank, if I'm not mistaken. So if it is, obviously, like I said, he's gonna be out for the rest of the season, regardless. I hope he recovers and plays well. But like I said, more so my thing when it comes to Chet, I thought that he's gonna get abused and beat up in the paint and be injured like that. Like miss 5 games here, miss 4 games there, miss 10 games there because he getting beat up in his body, get going through the ringer. Not that he tried to play defense on LeBron and stepped on or unstepped or whatever the case was and hurt his foot. But guys who are over 7 feet tall, and then he don't have a lot of weight though. But guys who are over 7 feet tall, they end up having bad problems with their hands, with their knees, with their legs, with their ankles, with their feet. So that is something to watch going forward. That he kind of already wounded in that area that is kind of hard for big men anyway. Our linebackers was playing fast the whole preseason, and Christian Harris didn't even play it down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean the defense looked damn good. Like you could tell it's a lovely coach defense. The defense looked damn good. They looked very aggressive. They didn't play. It looked damn good. Like you could tell like that they were very enthused and ready to play. Two questions. Two questions. Do you think these cuts? Second big question. Who do you hope to pick up after cuts? I have to see exactly. I don't know who's going to be getting cut. I don't know. I know a report came out about was it Denzel Mims, the receiver out of originally out of Baylor, but played for the Jets the last 2 years. Did Denzel Mills come out the same year as Blacklock and them? Yeah, he came out the 2020 year, so he's been there for 2 seasons. Uh, he's requesting a trade. Now I kind of think it's funny that he's requesting a trade, uh, because he's not like I don't think he don't got them peps on the wall requesting a trade. But hey, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Would you add him into the rotation over here? It it depends on how much. It's definitely a price thing. It definitely depends on how much. I don't know. It definitely has to depend on how much. But I don't know exactly how much you'll give. I mean, I'm probably like a sixth or a seventh round pick. And then how do you do? How do you utilize them? So I hate that. Okay, got hurt last minute. I do. So excited. Yeah, he did have a lot of high hopes. I mean, I think there are two wide receivers I hope to get. Huh. Okay. They said it was an injury and soft tissue injury. It's not gonna affect week 1. Oh, okay, what you talking about? The King. But but yeah. So like it's like last night. Like I ain't gonna say it was eye opening because it's a preseason game, but last night was a very very enjoyable game to watch. Like I said, the Texas defense was very dominant, very smothering, completely smothered the 49ers offense. Was able to crush the 49ers offense. Was able to just basically oppose their will and able to shut them out. Like, and they kept that same energy throughout the game. Like I said, they made the 49ers tap out. It made Kyle Shanahan and Trey Lance and them tap out. Like, no more, no mas. They made them tap out because they made them go out there on fourth down to go try to get the football. I mean, try to get the first down. Still couldn't do it. Still couldn't do it. And then you see no more rest of the game. They're like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't, like, no, no, I'm done. I'm done. If y'all ain't got that, I mean, it's gonna be a tough field session over in San Francisco. Watch that Texas game. They gonna get baby. They gonna get it. And I also like the fact that the Texans showed up and played good football on primetime game because that's a Texas thing. When Texas play on primetime game, they don't give out good football. So I'm glad that they played well in a primetime game, Amazon Prime, the very first Amazon Prime. So, like I said, if y'all didn't have Prime, if y'all couldn't watch the game last night, shame on you. I was giving away Amazon Prime and all my content. So y'all, shame on y'all. If y'all didn't watch the game, if y'all missed the game last night, y'all couldn't watch it. Y'all couldn't watch it. Y'all ain't got Amazon Prime. Y'all sleep. I've been telling you, the link has been in the description the whole time, for months now, for months before the schedule even came out, for months that you can get 30 days free Amazon Prime. And I was saying as it got closer, hey, if you don't got Amazon Prime, sign up. The link is in the description. We giving away 30 days free Amazon Prime, so you get 30 days free, and you've been good, babe. It is what it is. People want to be hard headed. Hard head makes soft ass. Y'all want to be hard. Y'all want to be hard headed. You missed the game. And you missed the dominant defensive force, the dominant defensive standoff, and just a good defensive plan. Let's see, last night game, I think that Mills said if you about holding back some. Uh, this thing about Mills. Uh, he has some nice passes to Nico. He has some nice passes all the way. I mean, he has some nice passes. Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and say we completely hold him, but like I don't know. Hey Spitz, are you going to the Browns game? It's going to be packed. Man, that Browns game probably gonna be the biggest game this season. Like as far as like people being at the game, a Browns game is gonna, like that's gonna be like the biggest game this season. Like everybody and their mama going to the Browns game. Everybody and their mama going to their Browns game because they want to see it. They want to see the train wreck, or they want to see a dominant performance, or they want to see somebody just beat up on them. So we gonna see. Like everybody gonna be at the game. Am I gonna be at the game? More than likely, yes. More than likely, yes. Like more than likely, yes. Should the Texas? I actually do believe. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I believe that he's probably better than Chris Moore. I think he's on the same as Cooley, but I wouldn't mind trading for Diz. I mean, it depends what you get though. Guess what? Hit that like button already, man. Make sure you're hitting that like button, bro. Appreciate that. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Our D line is going to get Watson and so much. Yeah, Watson probably could probably not can, but probably will struggle against the Texans in the defense. They probably would because Deshaun does struggle against teams that play that type of defense. So I definitely think that I definitely think the Texans can get. I think yeah, I definitely think that like Deshaun gonna get the business when it comes to his defense. Like don't get the plan. Like Deshaun, this defense is definitely going is definitely about us is going to definitely definitely it's definitely gonna be something. It's gonna be how the kids say it's gonna be up there and stuck. Like so I can't wait. I can't wait for week one. I'm surprised Chris ain't up in here because he a Colts fan. And it's on now. The clock is on, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe hey, maybe we enemies right now. The clock is on. Yeah, Ross Bullock got out here. He definitely is. He definitely is. I definitely could see it. At first I was like, you know what? Maybe he don't, but nah. It's time to move. It's time to move on. It definitely is. It's definitely time to move on. It's definitely time. It's definitely time to move on. I want to like Ross Blacklock. I want him to be a good football player. He's from Houston. I don't know. I don't really know. Browns got to face two revenge games. Oh, and Baker definitely getting them week one. Baker's definitely. Y'all don't think Baker and the Panthers gonna get they definitely gonna get them week one. They definitely gonna get them week one. As soon as I see who they schedule, well, I said okay. I said okay. I ain't gotta say that. Boy, Baker about to have the game of his career. Baker about to have the game of his career. Baker gonna have that game like that against Cleveland. Cleveland fans gonna be sitting there thinking like, damn, we gotta wait a whole year for Deshaun. Like, we gotta wait damn the whole year to get Deshaun to play. And shit, like they gonna man, we should have kept Baker. We should have kept Baker. We should have really kept Baker. Whoa! You speak of somebody and they pop up. You speak of somebody and they pop up. You speak of somebody, they pop up. Hey man, hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again. I've been busy supporting Spitz. I'm not gonna say the end part, but yes, the sports bitch, you've been busy. Hey, no problem, bro. I'm glad you popped up because you know, hey, the clock is now ticking. Countdown is on. I guess the countdown is on. Texans versus Colts. Y'all gotta come to NRG. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Appreciate that, bro. Definitely appreciate you with super chat love. Definitely appreciate that every single time. I definitely appreciate you. You always come through every single time. Appreciate the love, Chris. But like I was saying, it's up there now. It's up there. It's stuck. It's up there. Week 1, September 11th. I'm not mistaken. I think it's September 11th. Liberty Whiteout, Houston, Texas. How y'all gonna stop Damian Pierce, bro? I want to know how y'all gonna stop. How y'all gonna stop Damian Pierce, bro? How y'all gonna stop Damian Pierce? How? How, Sway? How? How, Sway? No, I'm playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Black Light don't. Black Light Drive. Only Bill Brown. I wasn't. I wish we would kept. Man, I never seen the Isaiah. Was it Coulter? I can't even pronounce the man's name right. I wish Baker was playing them right before us. After us, that would. Ooh, that would be a tough game if he had to if Cleveland had to go back to back like that. That was just bad for him. 4 to 6 wins max this season. Like I said, I think it's gonna be 6 wins. I believe it's gonna be 6 wins. I think it's gonna be 6 wins. I think we're gonna split with the division. I think we win all the home division games. So yes, I got us winning week 1. I definitely got us win. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That boy Chris once again. You hyping You hype winning games against backups. Appreciate Super Chat love. It's not the win. It's the way they looked against the starters, to be honest with you. And then they just happened to pitch a shutout. So, I mean, it's cool. But it's more so how the defense looked. The defense looked very good against the starters. Like I said, they look like a suffocating defense against the starters. Now, like I said, that's a team that has not only playoff hopes, playoff aspirations, but they have aspirations to make deep playoff runs, trying to get to the NFC Championship game, if not the Super Bowl. That's what they want, and uh, that's really what they want. And so I'm not. I like to say like they definitely showed a dominant performance against against the offense. Now, their defense really went out there, but the way offense looked, it looked very crispy. It didn't look very generic or very bland. Like they played very well. So I said they played very well last night. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna understate that. They played very well. I understand it's a preseason game and wins losses don't matter, but they play against the starters and they played well against the starters more so than I'm pretty sure people would have thought about. So I definitely think it's valid. It has some type of merit, but it's not going to be indicative of how the season's going to be. I still think Texas going to win 6 games, and like I said, one of them is going to be against y'all opening day. I believe Texas will win the opening day, especially now Damian Pierce. I definitely think they're going to win now. Willie Anderson on the defense will be legendary, and draft my boy Johnson McCall. What about they draft Willie Anderson? What about if they draft Willie Anderson and then they draft Butte too? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Whoa, 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 whoa. That boy Chris once again with another super chat. Appreciate the super chat, boy Chris once again with another super chat. Trey Lance isn't much of a starter. You know it. Man, stop that, man. Stop the Trey Lance stand. I actually like Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance is a future. I ain't gonna say superstar. He might not be a superstar, but I definitely think Trey Lance is gonna be one of those guys who could definitely be a very decent starter that would able to make some plays. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit there and say like Trey Lance is trash. And I definitely think they can make. I definitely think that they could be a very legitimate team for a couple years. So the league seems to think he's Super Bowl ready. Who y'all talking about? Such a Trey Lance star. Do you know what the KG and Tessel? Do you know the KG and Tessel? That would be good. Finally good. Oh, you talking about what's his name? Kenyon Green. Yeah, I mean I mean the way Kenyon Green played, he was moving some people over last night. Now those was against backups and third stringers. He was moving some people over, but it's still stuff that you like to see. You still like to see those type of reps. And him and Chris on the D line, I definitely think they can make some noise. I definitely think they can make some noise. I don't think Lance uh, Davis Mills can't throw football down the field. Um, I feel you because I believe the same thing. That like I said, it, anything inside the 15, he cool. He Gucci when he throw inside the 15. It's outside the 15 is where he kind of don't make no good passes. Uh, doesn't really make good passes. Doesn't really make good decisions. So, mm, mm. So I know Davis Mills is very limited. Davis Mills is limited, uh, extremely limited when it comes to talent. And you have to be. I mean, you need Damian Pierce's and Brandon Cooks and I said definitely was could have used the Hopkins to make and elevate Davis Mills game to be better. But without those things, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See what else y'all here talking about. So, but yeah, I think I said that all in all, I was impressed when it came to the preseason game. I was impressed when it came to Damian Pierce. I like the fact how they utilized him. I'm glad that they did play him and got him a chance to get some reps in with the starter. They ain't just put him in bubble wrap and just have him playing week one. They put him out there for the first drive, and I liked everything he did on the first drive. Got the fans all excited, like, "Ooh, Damian Pierce!" Which is no, say shout out to all my boys out there in South Sports, man. We've already mentioned David Pierce, especially after he got drafted. We already mentioned, and now it seems like everybody basically just catching up to something we've already said a couple months ago. But it is what it is. So it definitely is what it is. So and yeah, Jimmy G. I don't know what's going on with Jimmy Garoppolo. I really don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with Jimmy G. I really don't know. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Yeah, beating the Eagles. Yeah, I already said that. That's one of my wins. That's one of my 6 wins. I just go down a little quick little rundown. I got us winning. We season open at Indy. I have us. I mean, a home season open at home against Indy. I'm sorry. I have us going on the road week 3 to go to Chicago and beat Chicago. So that's 2. Uh, I think uh um I think we beat the Titans on the road as Titans. I think what's the one? I think the Eagles that's gonna be a win. I think the The Texans versus the Eagles. That's gonna be a win, and then Shaterica. I think that's gonna be a win. That's gonna be the win. That's gonna be a win. Against Jacksonville. That's gonna be a win against Jacksonville. So, oh, and Cleveland. I forgot about the Cleveland game. I forgot all about the Cleveland game. That's the game I completely forgot about. That if we don't win no other game this year, it's gonna be the game against the Cleveland Browns. So I can say so. It's the Colts week one. It's I don't have a sweep in the Jags. It's the Colts week one. It's the Bears week three. Then the Titans. I don't know what week it is, but the Titans at home. Uh, the what's the name? Eagles. The Thursday night game against the Eagles. That's four. Home against Cleveland. That's five. And then home against Jacksonville. That's six. Those are the six games. Those are the 6-11 games. 6-11 record. I mean, that's what they. That's what things gonna be. Things gonna be those 6-11 games. So that's what things gonna be. That's what things gonna be. Um, that's what things gonna be. So 6 wins, but if this defense starts, if this defense plays, I'm not expecting this defense to play like the way it played last night. I'm be honest. I don't think it's gonna play like that for full 16 games. That's a full 17 game season. You might have some spurts. So what if this defense have flashes of that, like spurts of how they played last night, like and like in games. I mean, like if they have a game here, a game there, where they just look completely dominant from a defensive standpoint. If they can do that, and maybe put like they can do that, one or two things could happen. I think either they'll Davis Mills beats the guy, and like he said, shock the world. Texas fool around, make the playoffs. But if not, the Texans will be in position to have a very very quick turnaround. Like imagine if the Texans have a top have because they have two first round picks. Imagine if they had, I think they're gonna have two top 15 picks. That they both of those picks gonna fall into the 15 range and up. I mean, lower top 15 picks. But if you get um, I definitely think that I mean like you add some more pieces to the defense, that turnaround be like this. You be able to get turned around very quick, very very quick. If we sweep the Jags, you if we sweep the Jags, you gotta shout out my business. If we don't sweep the Jags, okay. I got shout out your business. That's cool. That's fair. I shout out your business, but hey, you said you got super chat me a hundo. Okay, cool. So, could we play the Jags actually early? Do we play the Jags before the bye week? Wait, let me see. When did we play the Jags? Cause that could come. Uh, we can know what that is real soon. Yeah, week five. Yeah, the week before the bye week. Week five. October 9th. Week five. Week five. October 9th. That's actually the game I got the Texans losing to the Jags too. So so if the Jags win their game, hey, all y'all remember this. Remember that. Remember Smokey. Remember Smokey. Remember Smokey. We're gonna remember this. We're definitely gonna remember this. Hey man, but I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Appreciate all the love y'all come through. Y'all come through every time I hit a live stream. I definitely, truly appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I appreciate everybody come through, everybody that liked, everybody that shared, everybody subscribe, everybody. Shout out to that boy Chris for the super chats. Y'all already know how it is. Thank you for everything y'all do. Thank y'all for coming through last night on the stream. Thank y'all for coming in on this stream as well. Y'all already know what it is. We'll be back again on Tuesday. I got some more videos coming. I also got some special videos with some special guests coming pretty soon too. So be on the lookout. Don't worry. Like I said, if you in the Discord, hey, go ahead hop in the Discord. We gonna be in a minute and chop it up. So if you a part of the Discord, y'all go ahead hop up in the thing. But yeah, hey, some more videos coming away. Like I said, I got some special guests coming. So y'all be keep your eyes and your ears open. You it's gonna be excited. Season coming around the corner, 2000, the preseason over the Houston Texans, 3-0 in the preseason. Like I said, look, they had a very dominant performance last week. I mean, not last week, last night. And the defense looked very good. Damian Pierce definitely is the standout of the preseason. Uh, one of my dark horses from way back when. I said this after we drafted the dark horse that he could win rookie of the year because of how lackluster it is offensively when it comes to rookies. It wasn't a good year offensively for rookies this past draft. With this past draft, it was just like it wasn't a top guy really. So I mean, it could still be. I mean, like if a quarterback come out there and start majority of the games, they get a huge run. But that's neither here nor there. Like it's basically what I'm saying is up for grabs, and I definitely think Damian Pierce could definitely go up there and get it. And for what I seen last night, I definitely think he can go up there and get it. So uh, um, share, subscribe to the video, man. Share the video, like the comments, like the page, like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on social media at Spitz, SPITZ 389 underscore. That's my Instagram and my Twitter. Especially go on Instagram right now because there's a funny video speaking about Damian Pierce. Just a clip reaction from my video last night when Damian Pierce scored a touchdown. Go check that out. Make sure y'all go hit that like button on there as well. Check that out. And if you haven't, check out the stream last night. It's actually very early on because it was the first draft. Check out the live stream last night. Go back and replay it and look at it. It's very funny. So, hey, man, couldn't get that out. Thank you for all the support that y'all bring me. Appreciate all the love y'all bring me every single video. I really appreciate that. Holla.